Good evening. Time now for Tuesday Sports. We start with football tonight. The father of football in the Cayman Islands, Lenny Hew, is impressed with the steady rate of development the sport has witnessed over the years. Mr. Hew is one of the founding fathers of organized football decades ago and still pays close attention to the local game to this day.
It's more technical, the game is more technical and more skill than what is physical. And I've seen it develop. Cayman football has developed considerably over the years since we have started playing competition with other teams from the other islands.
Mr. Hew and Roy Ebanks, better known to us as Coach Uta of Future Sports Club, joined me on Let's Talk Sports Thursday night to continue our discussion on football. If you watched last Thursday, the conversation got quite heated with Technical Director Carl Brown, so we decided to continue that conversation this week. Switching from football to a sport that's very similar, it's been played on the island for more than 2 decades, yet it still flies below the radar as one of the major sports. Despite this, field hockey players still play the game they love with passion and pleasure. They say it's a lot like football.
11 people on a pitch, goal at the end of it, similar.
But the comparisons stop there, for in field hockey, it's the skill in the stick that gets you by. For more than 20 years, field hockey has been played here in Grand Cayman. These days, the hockey players gather for 2 weekly sessions.
We get together, whoever turns up, split into 2 teams, and we just play and enjoy the game.
Nigel Bate enjoys the social atmosphere that Cayman hockey offers, but he hopes to pass the torch soon to a new generation who can take the game into the future.
Majority of us, I think, are getting a bit past it now, but we still enjoy it, but we want to pass it on to the younger generation and also, perhaps bring it into the schools.
I haven't played this game in a number of years, so I've probably lost my technique, but the local club is keeping busy just back home from playing some opposition over in Jamaica.
They were very good hosts, good fun to play against, and they had a wonderful pitch.
Eliza Harford recommends hockey as a form of exercise for those not interested in competition.
I would thoroughly recommend it, yeah, it's fun.
But for those whose goal is to take Cayman to the Olympics, well, the stick is there. Just grab it and score. The next story is good for track and field fans, but bad for Usain Bolt's opponents. The world's fastest man says he's fully recovered from his injuries, which caused him to end his season early. After losing to American Tyson Gay back in August, the world and Olympic sprint champion ended his 2010 campaign with back and leg injuries. But today, on his IAAF online diary, Bolt said, "The good news is I'm 100% healthy, and I'm really enjoying training at the moment." Good news for Bolt's fans ahead of next year's World Championships in Korea, but bad news for his opponents because Bolt intends on returning to the lofty heights he set on the track in the past 2 years. Well, basketball fans like Kenneth Bryan on the island don't have to wait any longer because the NBA season bounces off tonight, just a short while from now. The much talked about Miami Heat with new stars LeBron James and Chris Bosh hit the court against reigning Eastern Conference champions and last year's losing finalists, the Boston Celtics. James and Bosh made waves this offseason when they signed with the Heat, setting up a super team in South Florida. In the West, reigning champs, the Los Angeles Lakers open against the Houston Rockets. Ben Reed and Kenneth Bryan can't wait. The Lakers will receive their championship rings from last season tonight. Also on court, the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trail Blazers on day 1 of the NBA season. And you can catch the tip-off in the new NBA season on Westar Cable tonight, Channel 6 TNT. The game is about to start at the top of the hour.